Guys, welcome to this course. Inside this course, I will teach you guys how you can set up, Coolify on your own server. Okay, so what is Coolify? Coolify is a very powerful, application, or I can say a powerful framework that allows you to host very powerful softwares and applications like it could be Mautic, WordPress, anything or anything like MongoDB or anything. Okay, inside your own server, and whatever you will going to host, okay, all will going to get free SSL certificate and all will be totally functional for lifetime and it will be totally free. So this is the power of the Coolify. So inside this course I will going to guide you step by step. I will cover each and every step very carefully and guide you without any technical knowledge how you can set up the Coolify, and we will going to use the cheapest and the most affordable and powerful VPS server from the Contabo. And the reason behind is that because it uses very powerful technology, and with just I can say $4 approx, you can get up to 8 GB of RAM. But as compared to the competitors like it could be DigitalOcean, Vultr, you can see Hostinger, they all charge very high. Like for same 8 GB RAM they will charge $7, and DigitalOcean will also going to charge very high price from you. Okay, so this is basically the problem with the competitors, but inside this course I will make the tasks very much easy for you, where I will going to teach you how you can go ahead and get the Coolify without any struggle. Okay, so make sure that you go and watch this complete free course from starting to end to learn how to get Coolify, okay, on your own VPS server, and you can host as many as applications you want. Okay, and the main purpose of this course will be only to host the Coolify, and after that you can just install as many as application you want. Okay, now let's see what is Coolify. Okay, or just search for Coolify, and you will see this Coolify dot io over here. Just go to the site. Now when we talk about Coolify, so guys, it's a very powerful panel. Okay, so using this you can install any application you want, okay, on your own system. Like let's say it could be the, let's say, Mautic Na10, okay, which is for the automation, and plenty of other things. Okay, which is very simple and easy, like WordPress. Okay, and anything you want. Okay, so basically when we talk about, let's say, Coolify, okay, so if you just go ahead and see the Coolify, so it's a self-hosting system. We will going to teach you inside this free course. Okay, okay, how that will going to work, by the way. But this is very powerful. Okay, I will going to show you that. Okay, so you just need to install Coolify on your server. Okay, let's say on your VPS server. We will teach you how you can set it up, and then you can install whatever you want. Okay, so this is all about Coolify, but as you will go and learn with me practically, so you will better going to understand that. Okay, but for now, let's understand that there is something known as Coolify that will help you to self-host amazing powerful softwares, like it could be Mautic, Na10, okay, WordPress, okay, or it can be databases like MongoDB, or it could be anything. Okay, now what are the steps we will going to follow? By the way, you can just search for Kuku courses. Just go to this website kukucourses.com, open the first link, and wait, let me just go to tools here, and let me just search for here Notepad. So guys, just go to my site, okay, and just search for Notepad over here. Okay, wait. Okay, just search for Notepad. Okay, or you will going to see it over here directly. Just open this Notepad over here, and guys, using this I will going to teach you. By the way, whatever we will going to do, you can either use your own computer notepad, okay, or you can even do the tasks here as well. By the way, if I just tell you with the teaching concept, so we require two things. One is the custom domain, okay, which you will going to attach with your Coolify. Second will be to get the VPS, okay, and the third thing we will going to do is the set up Coolify, okay. So these are the few things we will going to do, okay. So it's very simple and easy, okay. So let's go step by step. Now the very first thing we will going to do is to get a domain. So domain is basically what? It's a basically address of your website. So for example, let's say you want to visit Apple's website, so you will type apple.com, okay, to go to the Apple's website. So domain is what? Domain is this apple.com and so on. This basically help the user to take the user to any particular website. So you need to get a domain name, which is very much important. Now let's see how we can get a very domain name, okay. So guys, you can type this, okay, as you can see in the screen, everything in small, my dash link.in slash name chip, okay, everything in small. I will also going to attach the link below, so you can click on it and you can go to the Namecheap's website. And now you need to get a domain name, okay. Now domain name, you can just, some people get the domain name on the basis of their name. Some people do the or get the domain or search for the domain which are related to their business, okay. So whatever you want to, just search for the domain if it's available or not. For example, let's say my surname is Lunhare, and let's say I want, let's say lunhare.com. If I click on search, so it will tell you whether that domain is available for you to get or not. So Namecheap is searching for it, okay, and let's wait. And you can see that lunare.com is already taken by someone else. So Namecheap will also going to suggest some alternatives which you can also get. So whatever domain name you want to get, you can go ahead, type it, okay. Like let's say I type maybe let's say anything you want, okay. For example, let's say Kuku backend, okay, something like this, and let's say I get that domain, okay. So whatever you do that, just go ahead, whatever you love, okay. You can also see the prices, just click on add to cart and purchase it, go to checkout and just make the payment, okay. Like it will ask you about your how many years you want to register, okay. So if you go with the more longer period, more discounted or more amount of the money you can save, okay. So make sure you do that, and after that you can just click on confirm order, okay. And then you guys can go ahead and take the domain name, okay. So it's somehow very easy, just put your card details and then click on continue button and you will be able to purchase it. And after you purchase the domain, so again you can just go to the same link which I have told you, my-link.in slash namecheap. You can just go to account and you can just go to the domain list, and this is where you guys can see the domain you have purchased. So for example, I have purchased this kukubackend.com. I can click on the manage button here and I can go ahead and work with the advanced DNS. I will going to show you that how it will going to work, okay. But it's very simple, and whatever, let's say, record you see, you can just delete that, like in case if you have any record. Now how that will going to work, we will going to teach you each and everything, but this is how you can get the domain name, okay. VPS server, okay. So we will going to get a VPS. Now there are plenty of VPS servers, okay, like DigitalOcean, okay, let's say DigitalOcean. And the thing is that, my dear friends, they are all are very expensive. If you see their pricing plan, you will going to find all of them sort of a very expensive, okay, very If you see it here, you can see they charge too much high. If you just go for this link hostinger.com/beingcommerce, Hostinger will also going to make the things very much expensive for you. So let me show you guys. Okay, so if you just go to the services, click on VPS hosting. Okay, and you will going to notice we have here, let's wait. Okay, it's taking little bit amount of time. You can see for 399. Okay, wait, let me just show you in the dollars. It's too much, by the way. Okay, so what is the best VPS I recommend you? Okay, let me show you that as well. Wait. Let's wait. It's taking little bit amount of time. Okay, Hostinger, come on man, be fast. And we have also Walter. Okay, so also if you see the pricing of it, it's still it's too much. You can see it's starting from $6 and only $5 and 4 GB of RAM and only 50 GB of storage, which I believe is too expensive. Okay, so what we can do is that we can use this particular VPS server. Okay, you can just type everything you see on in the screen. Everything is small. My dash link.in/contabo. I will also going to attach the link below. So just type this link, my dash link.in/contabo. Everything in small in your browser. Okay, and after you have done this, okay, so you will just visit to the Contabo's website. This just make sure that if you're totally new, so you can just sign up. Okay, and after you just do sign up, okay, make sure sign up with put your email and password. And if in case if you already have the account, you can just click on login here. Okay, and wait, let me just log in, and you can see that I'm inside the Contabo server. Okay, so currently they are testing, okay, with their new platform, that is the new.contabo, but maybe in future you may see the new interface. So just click on this for now, click on this new.contabo.com, and after this click on create and just get a new VPS server. Okay, and you will going to find it very cheap. Okay, so let's wait. You can see it will just start for $4. Just go select here the VPS server. By the way, if you just go to the cloud VPS, there are plenty of options, and you can see just for $4 per month they are offering 8 GB of RAM, which you cannot see here in their $5 plan. They are just offering 4 RAM. You can see all are very expensive, so that's why I prefer to go with the Contabo, by the way. So just select the plan you want. Okay, you can select $4, or even if you're not sure, so you can just select the base one, and in future you can upgrade it in just one click. So let's select the base one. Okay, and after this I recommend you guys to go with the 12 months. Okay, which is very much important. Okay, because in the 12 months you will basically going to save a lot. But of course I'm just teaching you guys, so I will just go with the 1 month, but you have to go with the 12 months to save a lot of money on it. Okay, and here make sure storage everything should be by default. Okay, you don't have to do anything. And here just scroll down, just select your root password. So for example, let's say if I go to the notepad, and let's say I will just going to go with the, let's say, root password. Okay, so for example I will going to select the root password. Okay, let's say Coolify 123. Okay, so this is the password I want to keep for my root password, so I will select this. But remember, whatever password you keep it here, so save it somewhere else, because in future we will going to need it. Okay, and after this just click on the next button, and after that just put all the details, okay, like your name and all, and click on next button and make the payment. You will see something like this, so you can put I protect my data myself. Okay, and after this you can see, you can review your order, and with the text you can see this much it will cost. Click on order and pay, and then you are good to go. Just wait for a few seconds. Okay, and boom, you can see order has been received. Awesome. Now what you guys can do is that you can just go to your control panel, just refresh it, and you will going to see one more server over here that has been added. Okay, it can takes few minutes. Okay, for this to work. Okay, so just wait. Okay, and also in your email you will going to get all the details like the IP address and all. Okay, so it will take little bit amount of time. Okay, so as the server is totally new, so it will just going to take few minutes. Okay, to add it to your platform. Okay, so after some time you can start to see that particular server over here. Okay, now let's refresh it again. Okay, so because I have got my login details in my email, so you will see that. Okay, and you will also be able to see your server will be here. Awesome, it's saying running. Okay, the one which I have got here, you can just tap on it and you can just uh, write the display name whatever you want. For example, let's say Coolify VPS hosting, something like this, anything you want, confirm it, and boom, you are good to go. And in this way you have set up your system. Okay, now once we have our system VPS running, so make sure that whatever IP address you have, you just copy it and save it here in your notepad, whatever notepad you are using. Okay, and now guys, to manage this we require SSH. Okay, so what is that? So you can basically search for termites. Okay, on your browser, just go to this website termites. Okay, it's a very simple, and why I want you to use it, because it can be operated in all devices like Mac OS, Windows, Linux, iOS and Android. So just sign up. Let's say I already have the account, so I will just log in. Whatever the case it is, after you sign up or log in, it will take you to the account, and from bottom you guys can just download the Windows, Mac, Linux, whatever you want. Just download it. Okay, and then you guys are good to go. After you just download it, okay, you guys can basically use the termite. So you can see after you install it, so this is how it will look on your system. If you're on Mac, just search for the termites in your spotlight, or if you're on the Windows or anyone, just search for termites, just open this app. It will look something like this. Click on the new host from the top and just go, and whatever IP address you have, just copy it, which you have got from the Contabo, paste it over here. Okay, you can just label it, let's say Coolify server, anything you want, and after this click on the connect button. It will ask for the username, so by default right now we have a root. Click on continue and save. It will give you the permission. Click on add and continue. Password, so we have set the password, this one, root password. Whatever password you have set, just paste that here while you have purchased the Contabo. Okay, and after this you are logging to the system. Now we need to set up the Coolify. So for that, just go to Coolify, just go to Coolify's website here, and just go to docs at the top. Okay, click on get started, go to the installation, and you will see this particular code. Just copy it like this, go here, and by the way, to paste it you have to use this one, this command on your system, control plus shift plus V. Okay, just press it control shift V, and this is how it will. Click on enter, and automatically you will going to see it will start to download the Coolify, and in very few minutes you will going to see the Coolify will be installed on your server. Okay, without any problem, just with one particular script. You can see guys, after few minutes it has been installed and it's saying congrats. Okay, now After this, we have done this, we have set up the Coolify. Okay, if you will see here, we have this link over here, you can see this. Okay, so just copy this, press Ctrl Shift and C to copy it. Just go to your browser, go ahead, paste it, click on enter, and you will see the Coolify will be here. Awesome, right? And by the way, you can close unnecessary tabs which we do not require. Okay, so you can see it will just going to show your Coolify over here. You just need to register it. By the way, to copy the link, uh, it's very simple. By the way, Control Shift and C, to copy it and just paste it in your server. Then it will look like this. Just write the name, whatever you want. Let's say I put it, let's say Coolify, email, password. Let's say I want to put the same password to avoid any type of a confusion, but whatever you put, okay, make sure you save it somewhere else. Click on register. Okay, okay, so let's go ahead. I will put the Coolify password like this. Coolify password with one symbol. Let me just use this one. But as I have mentioned, whatever you use, make sure that you guys save it somewhere. Okay, so it's done. It will onboard you. Just wait couple of few seconds. I guess my net is little bit slow, but let's not worry about anything. Okay, uh, never. Click on get started button. Click on next. Click on localhost. Okay, so Coolify can operate in both of them. Click on create new project. Click on let's do it. Okay, so uh, let's wait. Now if you click on project, okay, so my first project, by the way, you can just accept, disable this pop-up. Now let's after we have done and set up Coolify. Okay, so now this is how basically you can set up Coolify, nothing complicated over here. Okay, now after we have set up the Coolify, let's go and attach the domain. So remember, we have this domain name, so make sure whatever domain name you have purchased, just go to the domain list. Again, I'm showing you. Okay, just go here, whatever domain name you have, just click on manage. And after you have done this, you can just come over here, click on advanced DNS, and whatever you have, you can delete the record. Let's say let's attach the domain. Click on settings and let's wait. Here you can see the URL. So here what you guys can do is that you can create a record. Okay, so for example, my URL will be like this: https colon column and then whatever domain name you have. Let's say in my case it's kukubackend.com. So this is the domain name I want, but I want the Coolify panel to be installed in subdomain. Okay, so what I can do is that I can create a record. Okay, and here let's say I can put, let's say, Coolify like this, whatever your IP address. So for example, let's say what was your IP address. So our IP address is this one. Just copy it, go here, paste it here, and just click on the save button. You see this tick mark, tap on it, and that record will be added. By the way, it takes name gym few minutes to set it. So I will also going to write this same one here, Coolify dot https Coolify dot your domain name, and you can just name it, let's say whatever you want. Let's say Coolify like this. Save it up, and by the way, you can also set your time zone if you want to. And now if you try to open this link in your browser, it will take little bit amount of time for the Coolify to work on this domain. but do not worry, everything will be properly done. Meanwhile, you can just check here some backups we have, some transactional emails we have, some oath one, okay, and plenty of other configurations. But let's just go here and let's again check it. But it will take approx it can take approx 24 hours to set it up. But this is how you can just set up the domain, okay, very easily on your server. Okay, now you can click on the dashboard, and one more thing, by the way, you can also just click on a record here and just put your host, let's say @ and same IP address you can put here, okay, which you have. Click on save changes. So just do this, okay, do not worry about it. Let's do that. Let's point it to the VPS server, okay. And let's say if you just again try, after some time it will start to work, okay. Can see after some time I try to refresh and you can see it worked. Now whatever email ID you have put, password you have set, let's say my Coolify password was this, I will just copy it, paste it here, click on login button, and I will be able to log into my Coolify dashboard with my custom domain. You can see it over here, you can see, okay. And that's how you can access now Coolify, and this is how we have set up the Coolify, okay, with our custom domain, okay. Very simple and easy. Now you can easily deploy apps and application whatever you want to. By the way, if you just go to projects, so guys, project means if you just understand the Coolify, okay, so we create projects, okay, and inside this project we can build as many as resources, okay. So for example, let's say the project one, let's say you can create, let's say, which is related to websites, okay, right. You can create that is related to the website, okay. And inside this website project you can, let's say, build unlimited, let's say, WordPress websites, okay. Like you can build, let's say, your e-commerce website, let's say blog website, etc, etc, okay. And let's say you can create, let's say, another projects, okay, another project, and let's say this project could be, let's say, related to email marketing, where you can just put Motic application, or you can build your own SMTP, etc, etc. So what I mean to say is that whatever, let's say, project could be N8N automation, okay, anything. But the thing is that in Coolify allow us to create different projects, okay, and inside the projects we can put as many as resources, okay. So for example, if I click on, let's say, add project, let's say this is something, let's say, related to websites, I can create a project, okay. Tap here and let's say you can see website project has been created. Similarly, let's say I can create, let's say, something related to automations project, and inside it here I can put as many as applications or web apps related to automation like N8N, okay. And let's say I can create more, let's say, database, okay, where I can put, let's say, MongoDB type of a application, okay. If you see and click on project again, database, okay, and so on, right. So this is how amazing it is. Let's say we create, let's say, for the email marketing, let's say, okay, let's say you can put here, let's say, Motic and other email marketing applications. So this is the way Coolify help us to arrange all the applications very easily, okay, in the Coolify. And this is basically how you can set up the Coolify, okay. And the last thing, guys, hope you guys have understood about Coolify. Now when we talk about Coolify, so it's not only about deploying it, but if you just go to the site, we have, just go to the courses here and just search for Coolify, okay, in our website, and you will going to see we have a Coolify self-managed web hosting tech control, cut cost and no limits. So when you access this course, so this course is about 3 hours 30 minutes. Now the best thing about this course is that this course is completely about Coolify. So whatever you have watched till now, so all the things has been covered inside this course, but the benefit is that we have covered a lot of things like SSH, sudo, two-factor authentication. So if you want to secure your server, because currently you're using root, okay, and root will not going to help you out, okay, your server can easily going to get hacked after some time because root is very common. So how to protect the server, how to take the backups, and throughout the time you will see more and more lectures will be added. By the time when you will come to this course again, you will see backup automatically system will be added to the course. So every single time we will going to add new and new things about Coolify in this course, okay. So the course which you are watching right now is just sufficient for the beginners point of view to set up the Coolify. But if you really want to care about and securing about your server, okay, in the long run and for the long business, make sure that you explore this course, okay. It will really going to help you out, okay. So it's under the membership, you can just get the membership, okay. From the pricing, get membership, and from here you can access the membership from our website, and you can access not only the Coolify course but also other amazing courses we have in our collection, from Jupyter Notebook to Tableau course to Canva course to Build AI Tools course to Google Analytics to WordPress course and many more, okay. So make sure that you explore and explore our website, and also check the library, click on library, and make sure you check the developer kit where we have plenty of things from 100 Python interview question to 200 plus Python project and many more things. So make sure you explore all of them, okay.